Here's a question for you. Why don't you start an F1 team? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's because you don't have multi-millions of dollars to spend. But what if I told you there was a slower and cheaper option? No, not Formula 2. Slower. No, slower than Formula 3 or 4. Don't even ask. Just stop listing numbers. What? There's not even a thing called Formula 5. Stop it. Fine. Well, I was talking about Formula V. No! Stop it! There's no such thing as Formula 5! God! Alright. Just imagine the most slow and lethargic Volkswagen Beetle. From that, you take the running gear and make yourself a cheap open-wheeler car. Simple. So me and X3 Wolf came up with a challenge. We give you a sample car, list the things that you can't change, and leave the rest up to the viewers. Now, I want to make a series out of this, so occasionally I will be coming back to this, and there'll be overarching points in a whole seasonal type thing. So if you want to join, you can join at any time. You don't need to be there from the beginning. You will get points. And what unfolds next? Yeah. Here is the rules for the build and race. I expect you to make the pre-made car that I'm about to give you an open wheeler. The rules are no quality sliders changed, 1995 or earlier in model of car, 2.5 meter long wheelbase maximum. You have to use the pre-made 1955 engine with it, rear wheel drive, don't change the gearbox diff or ratios, don't change the tires, which I've got the tires written down there for you. Drum brakes only, 0 kilograms of downforce, of which you can only use 2 aero parts that we must be able to see, minimum weight of 500 kilograms, and a cost that is not over $15,000. And that's approximate cost, not material cost. You have 1 hour on the clock. Well, here's the first thing I'm going to do. One is I'm going to set it to be a newer year model, and I'm going to pick out a body that I made recently. Some of you may recognize this from the recent stream, which failed on me. Oh no! I've not saved in a really long time. But this is not the final version of it. I'm gonna have to go back and do a whole bunch of work, and that will be done on stream. One of the things that I don't like is the rear end came out a little bit warpy. We'll just ignore that for now. The things to keep in mind is that these are all basically the same sort of vehicle. So it comes down to mostly the tuning of the suspension, as this still has the original engine in there with but all power. And this body does come with terminal amounts of oversteer. But here's the trade-off. With our gear ratios, we're reaching about 141 kilometers an hour, but under aerodynamics, we barely reach that. So it's gonna be at the most top of our speed rating. We also have some extra things we can change, which is just some handling stuff. So if we reduce the stiffness of the roll bar and increase it on the front, what that'll allow us to do is bring in a lot of this oversteer. The idea is a stiffer front end will allow the rear end to stay more connected to the ground because it's being stabilized by the front. Tricky. And now we have only lots of oversteer and not a ginormous amount of oversteer. And here you can see that yes, we can go all the way up to our top speed with the tires set correctly. And also my top speed is now much higher. If only I had a longer gear ratio. But this is set and should actually be a lot shorter too. This is my car. Seems a little bit narrow. Let's first turn off this chassis though. I hate this chassis so much. And let's give this some massive amounts of offset. Hopefully this will also make it a little bit more stable, you know, being wider and whatnot. Handling actually looks about the same. Let's go ahead and give this thing a paint job. If we have a look, a lot of these are monochromatic in the most part. I think I might go something like a yellow Formula V. Like that? That looks nice. I also do have a two-tone if I wanted to mix things up just a smidge. So I think I will put maybe a little bit of something down here. Something like a gray. Yeah, that looks very Formula V. You know, just a little bit mundane. I mean, they're using a Volkswagen engine. Jesus, I mean, it doesn't get much more mundane than that. Now, what morphs did I put on here? I can extend it out, and I can shrink it in. These ones here have a very downwards nose, and then a little bit of a lip at the end, probably for a little bit of downforce. Or more like lift reduction, I should say. Do I have anything that's that sort of... Oh, you know what? I might have something that fits kind of the shape I need. See, look at that. It's already looking more like a Formula V. Except the side now doesn't look flush down like these do. Can I grab some lips, maybe? These will be my 2 aero devices that I had listed. Nice. And what this also does is make it look like that is now just a stripe and not the entire thing. I think that actually works pretty well. I'm very happy with that. Now I want to change this gray to a better color. Something like a blue. Oh, blue and yellow looks a little bit too vibrant. Yellow and green looks like an ice cream. That rhymed. I didn't mean that to rhyme. I'm sorry. Yellow and orange looks pretty good. So does yellow and black. You know what? I'm thinking yellow and orange. And luckily, we haven't affected our handling too much. Perfect. Now I can just focus on design, of which it's pretty much done. So I suppose the next thing to do, I suppose we'll just do some wheels, with which I have a new thing for that as well. I've not yet released this because it's not finished yet. Got some lovely wire spokes. And then some exhaust. It kind of sticks up like a motorbike exhaust. That's hilarious. I am tempted to make this side paneling invisible, actually. So then I could see the engine in there a lot like they do. I'm going to paint the side invisible. And there, I can see the engine now. Then I'm going to grab one of these, which will be the inset conforming no cutout. And then this can be that orange color again. Perfect. I'm seeing that we got a little bit of a head cowling sort of thing for roll protection. Suppose I could do something like that. But what do I use? You know what? I could use another one of these. It's a little bit low poly, but I think it works nicely here. Chassis track width, there we go. If we have a look here, it's actually considerably wider than the rest of the vehicle, so we can go really wide on this. Like, probably somewhere around there? That looks good. You know what, let's try this out in beamng, because automation to beamng is not an exact science. And we're gonna call this Formula V there. That'll, nice and simple. I'm gonna put my name on the side of this car as well, I think. A nice kind of cursive writing. We will come back and do the interior later, but I want to get the handling done first, since that is the most important thing. Oh, that is a loud exhaust. You know what? That's actually not too bad. Let's see how this drives around the track now. Gear ratio's nice and short. Gets this really pathetic engine up to speed quite quickly. Oh, a little bit of oversteer. But that's okay. Oh, you know, it's doing all right. Not oversteering too much, but we're also at a low speed still. And I might break out the race rig for this one as well, so I could do like proper in-seat racing. But we're doing well enough. Well, a little bit of oversteering. We're only going 116 so far. Oh. Our brakes from, I think it was about 0 degrees, and now at about 30-ish on the front. And we do want to watch out for the fronts, considering that they are the ones that look like they were going to have the most amount of issue. A little bit of oversteer at 100 kilometers an hour. We're starting to get into that oversteer territory we saw in the graphs previously. But I think I've got this under control. And if I don't have it under control, Slingshot will tell me. So we've reached our top speed of 160, and steering is fine. Yeah, I'm trying to force more oversteer, and it's okay. Got into a bit of a tank slapper. Whoopsie-daisies. Oh, dear. Oh, and lots of wibbly-wobbly. Yeah. We might have to use a few beamng mods to help with a few different things, including the rigider thing. I'll make that available to everyone else. They can use that if they so choose. How is handling in slower corners? So, braking is, sketch as hell, but that's fine. I think we're locking up on the rear a little bit more. We can tune that a little bit later in beamng itself. Handling itself on like smaller handling parts does pretty well. Nothing to be overly concerned about so far. Brake, turn in, get turned, no oversteer, a little bit of understeer, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll add a little bit of camber to the front. Oh, but then we do have oversteer still. We could fix that with a bit of toe-in, maybe? Or a little bit of over... Oh, you know what? I had oversteer assist on. That's cheating. Nah, not doing that. Let's have that off. And how are we now for oversteer? Oh my god, it's like I'm on ice cubes immediately. You can see it. Oh, it's wanting to go, and we're only at about 60-ish kilometers an hour. Oh dear. At least the suspension doesn't seem wrong. It's just the handling is a little bit sketch. But I feel that a lot of this can be brought in with the steering wheel. You know, even though it is prone to oversteer, this thing feels pretty good with the way in which it handles when in oversteer mode. Let's go back and retry the slingshot. Oh, we're at about maximum speed and we're losing control. At a high speed, it's bad. Oh dear. Let's try tuning a little bit of toe in at the rear. And we still do have a little bit of sketchiness in the handling, but it is more controllable. And I think with a steering wheel, it'll be even more controllable. Okay. How's the handling affected now in the handling circuit? Doing okay. It doesn't seem to have affected us too much. In fact, actually, it seems to have reined in the oversteer just a little bit with just a smidgen bit of understeer, which is really helping us maintain the tank slappery nature that this vehicle had previously. I love the idea of Formula V as well, with just the low budget, get out there, do your racing, make your race car sort of thing, which is not really available in anything else. Now, I do know that these things are engineered so tightly by people that have been spending lots of money on it for many decades now, but still, I think it's pretty cool and something that's just not available in any other sort of race series. The only problem is now Volkswagen Beetle engines are starting to become rare and expensive around the world, so not really accessible to most people these days. Anyway, let's take this back to automation and finish off design. The first thing I want to do is I want to put something in here. Actually, can I make the entire rear clamshell invisible and just have this hump? My lovely lady humps? Actually looks really cool now. Oh yeah. The look of that is so much just better. Is that just a little bit of extra rear camber though, I think? Just a smidge. Currently, our collision mesh is still doing acceptable things. Let's see how handling is now with a little bit of extra camber on the rear. And you know what? It's doing a passable job. And the thing is searching for grip at the moment. It's a little bit wayward. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Hey! But once we're actually in a corner, it's doing okay. I think what's happening is it's, when the thing hits the speed limit, it, kicks back off of the revs, which makes it feel as if it's lifting. And rear wheels are still locking up before the front. But I think with a little bit of brake tuning and whatnot, I think we're done. We have 10 minutes. I think I can do the suspension in that time. Let's unpack it. Import the DAE, keep just the suspension, get rid of the rest. Clear out the suspension, just like that. Then rename them with a little bit of different name. Then re-export them. Name it something that I'll remember, so sus for suspension. And under suspension mesh files, we'll change the names of these to V2, which is what I renamed them in Blender. And we have... Good. Fix suspension. Nice. Go back into the mod and pack it again. Whew, done. With 1 minute to spare. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm happy enough. Hopefully everyone else is happy. I think this is pretty freaking cool if I do say myself. Oh, no, time's up. I just saw it on the clock.
Yeah.
Pencils down, everybody. And here is the grid of cars, all looking fairly good. Friendbus, unfortunately, didn't follow the rules correctly, so they have to use somebody else's car. But that's not too much of an issue. And we're about to do our first race.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, mine's pretty good off the line.
Mine can start, I don't know why.
How am I faster than other people?
You're
what the hell?
Ahead. Funny and Groundhog. Wow.
What the?
Yeah, there's a few people that are quite slow, like Chromatic somehow is slow.
Hello, Juan. Oh, hello, everybody.
That might be a free
Oh,
thing.
God.
Oh my God. You know, I don't think Friendbus is very good at racing.
Wow. I have no idea. I don't know how I survived that.
Well, I've gone from 10th to 4th.
I don't know where I am
my
now.
hazards on? What?
How do you have hazards?
How do you
I
have...
don't have hazards. Oh, sorry. Oh, crap.
Oh, all right. Catching up really close. Oh, just behind you one. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Gave me a little bit of rubber band. Oh, I've got you on the inside more. Juan.
Oh, hello, cheese.
damn it.
Cheese got me on the inside.
Oh, I'm on the inside of you, Juan.
My car is totally broken.
Oh no.
I'm right behind you, Groundhog. Probably gonna take you on the straight.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Okay. Oh, Juan's got the straight line speed.
Oh, I locked up like damn behind Mr. Cheese. A little bit sideways.
Oh, sorry, Groundhog. Sorry, Groundhog. Oh.
Oh my! Just
Oh
coming up
God.
to the corpse
Breaking at the
Oh,
end of the
hello.
straight start finish line is
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, coming down that hill is not fun. I'm just laughing at Cheese's body. It's just jiggling up and down constantly. You feel you
Yeah, I
might
get that
see
as
it
well.
flying
It's
past.
really weird.
Yeah. It's like it's twerking as it comes past me. I'm like, stop teasing.
Yeah, a little bit.
I know I'm behind you. I don't need to see that.
I stopped so hard it stalled my engine out.
Damn,
All right, Ringo, I have the inside line almost.
Oh damn, you guys are really close to me.
Ringo is struggling to bring that car under control at the end of the start-finish line. Worse
Mine's
than I was last
surprisingly
time.
controllable. I'm actually very proud of this, despite how it looks.
I
Nice.
make cars that look okay. I do not make cars that drive.
I'm on your inside, Ringo. Make sure that you stop in the order after the finish line that you finished in.
Yep.
Here's a tidbit of information for you. Me and E-Dragon miscounted our laps, so we both ended up doing 5 each, but we still managed to finish with our correct positions. What?
And
Fine.
across the line in, what,
slow down.
4th? Nice,
okay,
not bad. Oh, God.
That was close.
You're gonna take me out again, are you?
Mr. Cheese, how does your car jiggle so goddamn much? I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm
It's still
afraid of it.
jiggling. It's still going. It stopped a while ago, and it's still going. And it stopped. In first place, we have Fanny Faxbear. Then Julian Michelto. Then after you is Groundhog. Then me in 4th. Then we have Mr. Cheese, who's doing pretty well again. Then the affable Mr. Ed. Then we got the most glitzy and glamorous car here, Ringuwu. Then we got Chromatic Schnitzel, and somebody who's DQ'd now. All right, let's line up for race number 2.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I got a
may
good
have
lag
jumped- I may
launch
have-
somehow.
I might have jumped the start a little bit by mistake.
I think I got it very good there, but
Microphone.
I think somehow like lag.
Alright, can we not repeat the first race here?
You're asking a bit much.
Oh. We almost did.
Oh, Friendbus is doing much better this
Very good.
time. I don't know whose car they got, but they're doing much
not
better. But I am
mine.
on the inside. Oh, don't come across! And Mr. Cheese is jiggling their way up the road. Oh,
Oh,
Somebody's coming up behind me. I'll let them go past. Who's that? That's Juan.
oh. Am I gonna win this one? Maybe.
No.
no.
No, Groundhog's in it. You won't win.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Groundhog. Oh,
Never mind, you might win.
Yeah.
Don't kill me, don't kill me.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Sorry,
it's kind of hard not to
Fonny.
kill you when you just
Fonny.
cut me off. Hello.
I mean, I made it past Friendbus. That means that I've done the gauntlet. It comes down to you to have to cross that.
Oh shit, sorry.
Fonny, have you lost your radiator?
Oh, my
shit.
god. No, I have
Whoa.
not lost my radiator
Oh,
somehow.
there's
On my end, you have. You're just yeah. You're a smokescreen.
Or a steam
Okay.
train.
Corner, I think it
Oh,
was
no.
Ringo, but I'm
Oh.
not sure, and it didn't kill me, so we're good.
I half spun, but I have such a
I hit
lead.
you and I ended up hitting the wall after that.
Oh
Oh,
no.
did you?
Oh no.
Fuck!
Passing all these people in the pit except
Oh damn. Funny, you've caught
sorry.
up so fast.
I started
Yes.
drifting on the exit
I
of the final
built a
game.
good car. When I'm given a good car, I can actually do well.
Oh my god, you are right there. Oh my god, no.
Yes, I'm gaining. Come on.
Fourth is like overdrive in this, my god.
It is kinda, yeah.
I went into fourth and I expected to go faster, it didn't happen.
Yeah, like I do that too, and it's just like, oh, I've
Yeah.
got no speed.
Fourth is just disappointment.
Come on.
Damn it. Oh god. Damn it. Oh, I got a terrible exit.
Cheese came into me.
Gaining.
And, oh,
Steam train is right behind me. I'm gonna take a
Whatever.
defensive line. We're on the final lap, aren't we? I can't remember.
No, we're on the
I'm
final
like
lap.
second lap.
Third lap? Okay then.
Alright, yeah, third lap. for you guys.
Then I have to
On the
hold off
outside line.
for a lap and a half, taking the inside line of every corner. No! How are you so fast?
Oh god, don't hit me.
I didn't. Damn it! No!
Oh, jeez.
You're so. Why were you so narrow just then? You didn't give me room.
I wasn't on my screen. It was a bit.
Oh, hi, Ringo.
Sorry.
Fanny, how's your car so fast?
I have no idea.
You didn't change the gearing at all?
No, I did not touch it at all.
And how were you over the minimum weight?
Yes. I was like 720 kilograms when
What?
I last checked.
You're like 100 and so kilograms heavier. How are you so much faster?
I don't know.
The power of love.
It's the power of love.
I was gonna say.
Did you use aero devices at all?
No.
I think that might have been the advantage. I think you've got less drag.
I have an invisible wing because I thought it gets unstable after like 130. I didn't realize that we wouldn't be doing 130.
I mean, I've done 130 a few times.
I've done it only on the end of the stream.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I think I've hit like 120 something.
I get about 120 heading up towards the final corners.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now I took that corner properly.
I expect acceleration, then I get sad.
Fourth gear.
But Fanny, you are.
Sorry.
Damn it. Alright, we're on our final lap now. We're actually getting really close to lapping people right now.
Yeah, you
On
guys
my-
are getting. There's a huge clump
Oh,
of
bad.
players over there.
No!
there was a whole
Bill
bunch
did
of
worse.
like that happening last
I got
race,
caught
so-
on a curb
Alright.
Oh.
Fourth line.
and
yeah, that
it
happened
flipped
to
me
One
around.
time.
Phil, you're on your fourth lap, right?
Yep, on our final lap. Hey, Chromatic. How you
Yeah,
doing? I'm on your right. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch
Cross the
out!
line. Oh god, what happened?
Why would you overtake on the right?
I
That's
said
like
I
the
was
worst-
overtaking on the right, and you moved over to the right.
Yeah, but I was doing that. I started doing that before you. said
No,
that.
I called it out ages ago. Even still, you have to then like give me room because I was taking you on the right.
Oh.
Cross the line.
All right,
Should not have done that.
second place. Oh,
Oh, good
dear.
job. I don't know
Oh,
where I am,
man,
but
I've
it's not fair.
still got to do another lap.
For once, I've actually won an event.
Oh, ooh, almost pulled it up in time. Oh, groundhog.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you've got an extra wheel in your car.
Oh, do you?
What?
Does
On
he?
on my screen, he's got a 5-wheeler. And then, even though they were given a handicap, Chromatic Schnitzel still well in last. Next time, I think I'm going to give you a full 24-hour head start. And in first place again, Fanny Faxbear. My god, your vehicle is so fast. Even though it is billowing smoke from the front and the rear on my screen, still
Yeah,
able
same here.
to finish in first. Then there's me in second place. Woo! I mean, I tried to hold him off, wasn't able to do it. Then Juan bringing up in third place. Brenbus in fourth place, using a better car this time, not taking out as many people, found it a little bit easier to drive. Then in the, I don't know, the kazoo. We'll just call it the kazoo. Comes E-Dragon.
Fred, get it right.
Nah, it's a kazoo. Coming in fifth place. In sixth place is Ringu in the Flashy Mobile. Then comes Mr. Cheese in a Wobbletron for some reason. Didn't do quite as well this time. And Groundhog. The Fall from Grace. Oh my goodness. That's atrocious. I expect more from you. Then in last place, nobody's surprised. Once again, Chromatic Schnitzel. A good looking car, I'll give you that. But unfortunately, that's about all you've got.
Well, I can only
Oh
spend-
god, okay.
Whoa.
Well, that was that. Such a good and fun race. I think I do want to take this a little bit further, try it on different tracks and maybe do like a 10 race season sort of thing. I'm also thinking that in the future, now that we've got this part out of the way, that I might actually instead do them as live streaming events when I go to do them. Little less interaction with chat than a normal stream because I'll be concentrating on racing, all that sort of stuff. But that is the plans for the future. And here's a sneak peek at my updated version. It's got a steering wheel, gonna get the gauge to work, the back end's remodeled a little bit, but most of all, it has mirrors. Anyway, guys, I've had an absolute blast. How about you? put it in the comments down below. There will be a link also to the rules in the descriptions. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and say thanks for coming. Goodbye.